So in this video, the second video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how I went from releasing Drill Gauge, the app I talked about at the end of last video, to releasing 30 more apps and getting involved with an online game called Roblox, and really how my desire originally for this Roblox app pushed me to work on developing my skills and start developing apps in the first place. And I'll talk about how I finally got to the point where I felt that I could develop the app that I was originally hoping for, and how I reached out and leveraged connections, and how I really started to make this dream possible. I'll also talk about how I released programming books when I was in high school, and really about the high school chapter of my life up until the summer that I've been talking about, where I went to MIT Launch and learned about what really is entrepreneurship. And over the course of the next months, I released little avatar creator apps where you could swipe between different outfits and different customizations for mini avatars that you could share with your friends. I came out with a Thanksgiving themed turkey avatar creator, and then I kept coming out with these simple apps that I was working on month after month, until my skills improved enough to the point where I, being a naive seventh grader, thought that I could cold email the CEO of Roblox, my favorite game, and convince him with this video I had put up and this elevator pitch that I could create an app for their program, right, for their Roblox platform. And I think he must have mistaken me for some middle-aged developer somewhere, because he forwards me along to their development team, and it seems eager for them to work with me. Lo and behold, they find out that I'm some 12-year-old from Massachusetts, and still in middle school. But this opened doors for me, because I saw that how encouraging they were, even once they realized my age, for me to develop an app like this, right? I'm someone young, I'm someone that was fostered in the community, and they wanted me to follow through with it. So this drive of my initial problem being I want a Roblox app, and now seeing some gratification from reaching out to Roblox, the CEO, really pushed me forwards. And so what I ended up doing was, even though I couldn't release this app that I had in mind, because I didn't have any of their APIs or any of the right tools to develop with their platform, I released apps that went alongside their platform, like a little calculator that would tell you what your level was based upon different game statistics that you could enter in, or a guide for their online wiki with hot links and simplified UIs, or little RSS newsfeed summaries. Really simple things that I knew that I could do with my increasing skills. So here I am, and I'm releasing Roblox app after Roblox app. And in order to release these apps, I had to reach out to the different contacts at Roblox to get permission in order to use their copyrighted material, right? So I was in contact with their CFO, who is an amazing guy. His name is Matt, and he's no longer with the company, but throughout the next couple of years, he would give me some guidance on these different things that I had to make sure legally that I would follow, and along with some mentorship into the world of business. So I started to release these Roblox apps, and they're getting thousands of downloads a week. So my dad comes to me and he says, these are all your free apps, and you only have one or two paid apps in the App Store that I had made before the Roblox app, that maybe if I'm lucky, over the course of a year. So he says, why don't you switch these to paid and see if anyone still buys them? and I was hesitant because I was getting all of these downloads, and I really didn't want to lose the numbers. But I took the jump and I made them paid, and lo and behold, I start making money off of these apps. I start making hundreds of dollars a week. I release more and more, and by the time I am in high school, I'm making $2,000 a month from these apps. And taking this further, I realized that this opportunity of getting into programming as such a young kid was something I wanted to share. And I knew that I had leveraged the Roblox platform so much and had used this as a stepping stone for what I could do with apps on my own, that I decided, this is right around the time Apple released their iBooks author tool for Mac, which really simplified creating iBooks right around the release of the iPad. So having my trusty Mac, I went along the process of writing my own programming book for the Roblox platform, which uses a language called Lua. So freshman year of high school, I work on and publish through a self-publishing platform my first book, Basic Roblox Lua Programming. And it's cool because I use a platform called CreateSpace, which allows me to sell books on Amazon, and they only print on demand. So they only print when someone orders them. So I don't have to have inventory sitting up in my basement. Um, so I released this first book my freshman year, and then the next year I released my second book, Intermediate Roblox Lua Programming. And over the course of these years, the summer after my freshman year of high school and the summer after my sophomore year of high school, I attend summer conferences held by Roblox, where I have booths and I'm having thousands, hundreds of people walk up to me during the conference, and I'm having parents buy my books for their kids, and I'm having people read marketing flyers that I printed out and try these little handheld demos of things that my apps could make. And I was walking away at the end of the day with $1,000 or $2 of cash and funding these week-long excursions to California, Chicago, and New York City that my mom joined me on, and just really learning a lot of valuable people skills because I was selling my products and selling the things that I created, not just to kids my own age, but to their parents. So my progress through making these apps really were a stepping stone onto what came later in my high school career, which was... Alright everyone, so now that you finished the second video, I'm going to leave it off here, and I'm going to talk about what you'll see in the next video. So in the third video, you're going to see when I went to MIT Launch, and really how my experience there with being an app developer on a team and learning about entrepreneurship and business processes really helped me take what I had done by myself beforehand and apply it in a more formalized manner, and really understand what I was doing versus just going out and doing it. And I hope that you can take away from this video that just keep pushing forwards, and how I went from my wanting of a Roblox app and not having any way to actually go about making it, no software development skills, nothing. And I invested in myself, my parents invested in me, and I went about and I released 30 iPhone apps, I released 2 programming books, and I really kept at it. And I reached out to people around me, and I hope that you can do this too by reaching out to people around you and just seeing how you can really make the best of, even if you don't have any skills, find ways to learn them, find ways to get things done. So stay tuned for the next video, and I'll talk about MIT Launch and my entrepreneurship experiences over that summer.